Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jeff Cummings will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, number 19. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'll tell you what. You have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Shortstop, Alex.
Up next for the Buccos, Alex Tucker. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but called a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Waka a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1. Push softly over toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Lance Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. None out. Runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Anthony Cox, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cox makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield, and the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
The first baseman.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now batting, Josh Bell, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Biddle, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The set and the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Second and third, 2 away. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Tyler O'Neill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here it comes. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far, with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the
ball 1. A ball and a strike. Martinez leads off first with 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here. 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
First and second now. 1 man out. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. From the stretch, hit in the air to center field. Thomas has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Domingo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in, Bronco Thomas. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Thomas, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 3, shortstop, Alex Tucker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Tucker. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nope. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Thomas is off of first with 2 away. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Joe Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Reyes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Very well could be a starter in the upcoming Midsummer Classic, as he currently leads all National League second basemen in all-star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Ready with the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Wacha, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Michael Wacha.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Reyes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 19, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Lance Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Into the box now, Anthony Cox. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Waka looks in. 1-1 on its way. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Full count still.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's
3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
O'Neill.
And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 rolled slowly down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So stepping in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Paul DeYoung.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Thomas moves over, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Tony Biddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a minute.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Biddle gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off speed.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Bronco.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Bronco Thomas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jeff Cummings. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Alex Tucker as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This one skied out toward right. Martinez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Digging in once again, Joe Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Into the box now, Lance Walker, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pirates lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pillar, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Michael Wacha shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 19.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Wacha leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 56.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Cox. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Anthony Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2, Tony Biddle.
Digging in now, Tony Biddle. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. Domingo Santana would be next. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bronco Thomas would be next. Here it is on 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
The center fielder, number
This could have
28.
been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box, Bronco Thomas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to left. O'Neill is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Colton Long. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Up next for the
So the
Cardinals,
shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Jeff Cummings 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jeff Cummings.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Alex Tucker. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Stepping in, Joe Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Lance Walker would be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 4-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So striding forward now, Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Martinez playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Oh, and he misses it. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49.
As Drupal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
As Drupal Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
Now batting, number 19.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, no one really likes getting punked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Colton Wong will stand in. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Joe Musgrove is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Schmidt will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And there's ball two now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The pause and the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Bucks out in front, 4-3. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
John Brebbia.
Riding in once again, Lance Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Lance Walker.
First pitch on its way. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Now here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Brebbia has over 40 innings on his line so far with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? 55. And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Josh Bell stands in as he looks at ball one here. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Number 44 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. In now, Tony Biddle as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Walker at second. Cox is over at first with one away. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Line, but speared on a hop. The second for one on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Tucker is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Kyle Crick gets the call as he'll pitch with one gun in the top of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The Pirates leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that's over. 2-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side to his left. Reyes throw on to field at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pirates on top 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65.
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
From the stretch. In there, strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fouled away. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Bronco Thomas.
Now in the box, Bronco Thomas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 30, Kyle Crick.
Kevin Newman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 27.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the pitch on 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, O'Neill. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Don Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Don Hendricks.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses off the plate. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Santana is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bader, the runner at first with 2 gone. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Cummings earns his 8th victory of the season. Michael Waka was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Don Hendricks records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.